You don't feel behind in life because you actually are. You feel behind because your mind is running on an invisible timeline. A timeline that isn't even yours. It's built from society's expectations that by a certain age you should finish your studies, by a certain age you should have a job, and by a certain age you should be successful. And when your real life doesn't match that timeline, your brain quietly labels you as late. This feeling doesn't come suddenly. It builds slowly. One day you open your phone, someone gets a promotion, someone gets married, someone moves to a new city and starts a new life. You keep scrolling, but something feels heavy inside your chest. It's not jealousy. It's a silent question. What am I doing with my life? And that's the moment where comparison begins. In psychology, this is called social comparison theory, where your brain tries to understand itself by comparing with others. But here's the problem. You compare, but you ignore the context. You see someone's result, but not their journey. You see the outcome, but not the struggle behind it. And your mind creates a false conclusion. Everyone is moving ahead, and I'm behind. Now here's where it gets deeper. You're not just comparing yourself to others. You're comparing yourself to an imaginary version of yourself. The confident version, the successful version, the perfect version. And every time you don't match that image, it feels like you're failing. But science says this isn't just a thought, it's a body reaction too. When you feel behind, your brain treats it as a threat. Your stress hormone, cortisol, increases, which creates anxiety, makes decisions harder, and makes taking action feel overwhelming. That's why people aren't lazy, they're mentally overloaded. Now, understand another important concept, the social clock. It's a mental timeline that society has quietly installed in your mind. But the truth is, this clock isn't real. It's not a universal rule, it's just shared pressure. And the biggest mistake, you never question it. You simply believe that if you don't match this timeline, something is wrong with you. But in reality, life is not linear. Your education system teaches you class 1, class 2, class 3, step by step. So your brain assumes life will follow the same pattern. But real life isn't a classroom. Growth doesn't happen in a straight line. It happens in phases. Some phases are for learning, some for building, and some for healing. And if you feel stuck right now, you might actually be growing. It's just not visible yet. Think about it. Does a child ever feel behind in life? No. Why? Because a child doesn't compare. A child just lives. But as awareness increases, comparison increases too. And when awareness grows but direction is unclear, it creates anxiety. And that's exactly what you're feeling. So maybe the problem isn't your speed. Maybe the problem is that you're constantly judging your life while living it. And no human can grow in an environment where they are constantly made to feel like they are not enough. You are not behind. You are just trapped in an illusion that your mind has accepted as reality. You don't need to catch up with life. You just need to step out of the invisible race you've put yourself into. Because the truth is, you were never outside life. You were always inside it, just watching it from a distance. And the moment this realization truly hits you, you'll stop chasing life and start living it for the first time.